Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to create an amazing project. So what we are going to do today in this video is we are going to create an PDF to image converter. We have this user interface built in React, and here you can see the drop down menu where you can upload a PDF file. So we're going to upload a PDF file and we're going to send it to the backend, which is built with Express.js, and that is also what we're going to build today as well. This is going to be full React and Express.js, full frontend and backend project. We're going to send that PDF file to Express server, and then Express server, our backend, is going to extract the images from that PDF. So we're going to convert the PDF to image converter, and also if the PDF has multiple pages, then we are going to extract the images from each and every one of those pages. So let's just see it in live demo, just to see what we're going to build and how we're going to do it. You can see here the heading PDF to image converter. Of course, your image will appear here once we are done with our process, and then you can see a drag and drop your PDF file here. So when I hover over it, you can see this beautiful animation over here. Let me click here and upload a PDF file. So I have this PDF file. I'm going to select this and I'll just convert it. You can see a beautiful spinner saying that the PDF is converted, and you can see the two images right here that has been converted into PDF. Now if I click and select another PDF, which is this dummy PDF which just has one image inside it, I'll select that PDF, it will convert that, and it will just give me this converted image file. So I can open this in the new tab, and you can see that it is coming from localhost 3000, which is going to be our backend server built on Express, and it's just serving that image file from here. So this is a really cool project. Let's get started without any further ado. Alright, to get started, first let's create our project. I will create a new directory and I will put my React project inside that directory, and then I will also put a backend Express server inside it. So let's just open our terminal and just write a command to create our React application. So our project is successfully running in our localhost port. Let me open this in our browser. Okay, you can see everything is been displayed here. Let me remove everything from our project now. So let's open that project first. I'll go to the desktop. This is where I have created everything. I'll open it, and in my front end, let's start with the front end first. I will go to the app.js file, and I'll probably go out here. I'll remove everything that I don't need. Then let me also remove this state, and let me save this file. Okay, let me display the hello world only for now, and if you see here, I get the hello world right here. Okay, So there are a couple of packages that I need, but before that let me close this terminal because I'm going to run everything from my editor now. So I'll just close it. I'll open a new terminal in my project. So I'll just go out here, new terminal. I'll just close the cursor. Close that. Yeah. So let me run the command here again. And our project is running. Okay. So there are a couple of packages that I want to install. The first one is the react-dropzone and lucid react for icons, because there are a couple of icons that we're going to use. And react-dropzone is basically a drop zone to upload your file. So let me install those. So these packages are installing, and they have been successfully installed now. So now the first thing that I want to do is I want to set up my react dropzone container, where I'm going to create all the dropzone content and upload a file. So for that, let me go into the react dropzone documentation. And from the documentation I'm going to pick up some of the code here. First thing is this to the dropzone file. I'll go out here and I paste this file here. These are things that we're going to need. And the second thing we're going to do is copy this file and put it inside the div for now. Okay. And now for callback, let me import all of these things. This is not auto suggesting me, so let's go out here and import it individually. Another thing that I want to do is I also want to see the file that I have uploaded. So let me just go out here and do a console log. And I just want to get the first index. Okay, so let's go out here, let's see our project, let's see if this console log our file or not. Okay, for that of course I have to run the development server again. Now if I refresh this, I see a drag and drop some file here. Let me go to my console and open the console just to see if the file was uploaded or not. I'll just select a PDF file for now, and you can see I get my uploaded file here in my console log. So this is just how simple it is to set up the drop zone. And now let's get started doing some really cool stuff. But before that, there are a couple of CSS files that I really don't want to write myself, because CSS is now the priority of this video and it's just like time consuming to write those CSS files. So let me just import it. I already have a GitHub repository here. I'll go to my GitHub repository, and here I have a project, and I'll just go out here. I'll put the link to this repository as well for you guys. And inside my source folder I have a couple of CSS file, and I'm just going to copy all this and put it inside my app.css file. So these are just some basic CSS that we need, which I just don't want to write it because it's just time consuming. Okay, but you can find those CSS file from here. Now let's get started with creating our app component, and let's just write code regarding that. As you can see here, now we get our uploaded file with some beautiful borders because of our CSS. So let me just go around here and just write everything that's related to the file upload and all the states and all the API call regarding that. So the reason that we're getting the error right now is because the loader and upload are two different icons that we need from Lucid React, which I have forgotten to install. So let me install that package as well right now. Now, as you can see here, if I even like close this for now, all I have done is just created this drop zone, and when it is uploading something, it will just show us this loading indicator, otherwise this upload icon, right? So now we can see this upload icon when I hover this beautiful effect. Now I just click on it and I just upload some image. Then we'll set the loading indicator to true and uploading to true, and in that case we will show this loading indicator at that moment, right? Now for now we have this set uploading true here. So let me do one thing. So let's see if we are getting any kind of like network request when we are uploading that. So if I just go to the network, if I refresh this and I click it and upload this, you can see an API request has been sent, right? And it has been sent to our localhost 3000 slash upload, which is going to be our backend URL, which we have not created it. We will create it later. And so the successful file upload and the request has been successfully sent to the backend whenever we drop that file. So we're setting this uploading to true, so initially it will be false, and once I click it, it will be true. So like is uploading has to be true, but for some reason I'm not being able to see this. This is uploading loader for some reason. Let me try it and click it. Yeah, okay, I can see the loader instantly, but then it disappeared very quickly. So okay, it's fine for now. Now let's just carry on. I'll just add some other couple of design things, and then we'll get started with the backend. So let me start by creating a drag active and all of those things for now. Alright, so now you can see here the drop zone looks really beautiful now. In this drop zone, if I select this file and I'll just select this, then it will just show something which is not it is not showing right now. But let me just go out here and let's set some delay, set timeout delay here, right? So now this code is just going to add a 5-second delay on the fetch, and now we can see, I think, the effect properly when that happens, right? So when I select it, go to my PDF file, yeah, you can see that now it shows this indicator converting to PDF. After 5 seconds an error will be thrown and we can't say anything. So our design is looking really perfectly. Just remove this set timeout for now. Thanks AI for helping with this one. So let's just remove this like this for now. Okay, so now we are intact and our design and everything is looking really nice. Now the first thing, important thing here is basically there's not much. It's a simple design. During drag active, whenever we are selecting a file, so we want to show this. If it is uploading, we want to show loader, otherwise we want to show this upload icon. So simple basic HTML stuff, nothing much in it. The important thing here is this callback. So basically when we drop a file in our drop zone, when we select some file here, it's going to call this callback function. And in starting up this function, we're just setting the uploading to true because we want to show the loader icon at that time. And we're just creating this new form data, and we're just appending our file, and we're just basically sending a post request to that file using that form data with that file that we just uploaded, and we're just sending it to our backend. But now the problem here is everything is looking fine, but the problem here now is that our backend doesn't exist at all. So that's why when I just go out here and when I just go to my network tab and just select this file here, it will just give me this error. It will give me this error response. And you can see here it's like 3000 upload, which is our backend, but it's not running right now. And if I just see the response, I can see the response here, but if I see the status code, it's just that error connection. Basically there is no backend. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create our backend. Now backend is very interesting, so let's get started by creating and initializing some of the package and some of the files there as well. Let me install a couple of packages. First will be our Express, and I also want to install Multer so that I can do the file upload. Third thing I want is our course for blocking cross origin resource sharing course policy, and then file system and path because I want to access both the path and the file system. And I will also install the child process which will need to execute some commands. So let me install some of those. Okay, so now our packages has been installed in our in our backend. Let me close the front end for now and just focus on the backend at this time, because I just want to get the file on my backend first. So yeah, you can see the node modules package.json. It have all these packages that I wanted. Now let's create a server for .js file, which is going to be our main file for our server, and let's import a couple of these packages, set up our server and set up our upload URL, because as you know, from front end we are basically sending the response to localhost 3000, so our port will be 3000 and the URL is going to be /upload. So we are going to create that URL in our backend file and just console log the file that was uploaded from the front end. So let's just try that. Basically my AI is suggesting the code based on what we have, but I just don't want to accept some of this code. You can see it here that I have my server.js file which is ready. It is in port 3000. We're going to listening to that same port and we are just running our server from here. So if I just try to go out here and just say node server.js file and enter it, then you can see the server is running on our port, which is localhost 3000. Now let me just use some of the packages that I just installed. Let me use our course policy first to block anything, and I also want to create a middleware which is going to use our Multer file storage. So let's do that first. Now, so first thing we have done is just add the course policies. Second thing we have done is we have created this route which is can serve our basically static file, which is going to be our images, because we are going to extract images and put the images here. So we just want those images in our upload file, and we also want to serve those images from our backend server. So this is the URL which is going to do that. This is just a Multer configuration. You can see here we are using memory storage, because basically if you see the memory storage, this is basically for buffer, and we are not going to move or upload any PDF file here. We are just going to use the buffer and use it to extract all those images, put those images in our backend and serve that using our upload file here, using this uploads URL, right? But our front end is basically calling our upload path here. If you see, the front end is just calling our localhost 3000/upload, which is going to be here. If there is no file present, then we just want to show, yeah, there's no file, that's all. But if there is a file, I just want to console log the file right now just to see what's in there. So let me try that. after I make this change, I have to start my server again. So let me start my server and just see what we get in our web. Alright, so our backend server is running right now. Now what I want to do is I just want to send the request from the front end, and let's see if we get the console log on the backend or not. So from here, select the file. I'll just say dummy.pdf. It's uploading and it's pending. Of course it's pending because our file is here uploaded in our backend and we're getting our file here. Now that is a very interesting and cool thing. Now we have our file in backend, which is the dummy PDF that we just uploaded, and we have the buffer file for it. Let us go now and just extract the images from these beautiful PDFs. Now for that, there are a couple of things that you need to know, and there is this one specific thing that you need to know, and that is called ImageMagick. Let me go out here. Let me show you in my readme file that I have also put here, and you can find the code, basically this code in the link in the description below. You can see here we need this ImageMagick on your iOS, Linux or Windows. So whichever operating system you are on, you need to have this ImageMagick installed, because this is the software that is actually going to go out there and extract your images from your PDF file, right? So it's going to convert all those PDF into images. To install it, you have the installation process for Mac OS. I have also added it for Linux, and I have also added it for Windows. You can just follow it based on your like operating system. I have Mac, so I have just did all of these things. Install the ImageMagick tool, and I can check it by going to my terminal and I'll just say terminal. I'll just copy this command. Now just paste it here, and if I say enter, you can see I have this ImageMagick version which I am using. I can also say like which Magick, and this is going to Magick, and this is going to show me the output version, something like this. So it means that our ImageMagick software or tool has been installed in our Mac, and you should make sure that you all have also installed that in your operating system. So this tool, what it's going to do is it is going to allow you to change or convert the PDF into an image. So let me just show you right here by doing that right now. So I'll just go to my document or downloads. Alright, and if I just do ls, you can see here I have all of these PDF file here. So what I can do is I can just run that tool command that is called Magick, and I'll just give the name of the PDF file, which is dummy.pdf, and then I just want it to have an output. So I'll just give the output name to, let's say, check.jpg or png, whichever you want. I'll just say check.jpg. right now, if I just go to my Finder, and if I just go to my downloads, you can see here I should have the check.jpg file which has this image. So you can see here this ImageMagick tool is actually going to convert your PDF into image, but now we don't want to do it from our terminal. Of course, we want to actually do it from our backend Express server. So let's just do that. Let's just write the whole code and whole command for it. So let me explain you and guide you a little bit about what I'm going to do before I go into the typing role. I'll just create a unique folder name using timestamp. I'll create an upload directory where we are going to upload all those images. Then I'll create a temporary PDF file and create a path. Then I'm going to use the ImageMagick and run the command to format or get all the number of pages in the PDF. And then I'm going to run a command again, which is an ImageMagick command, to extract all those PDF pages into images. So let's get started, and please follow along. This is going to be a fun one. Alright, so now we have set up basically everything. Let me go through it one by one just so that you can understand some of the code that I have written here. First of all, we're just checking if the file is uploaded or not. Simple thing. Second thing is I want to create a unique directory for each file, and I want to upload that inside a folder that it will create called uploads, right? So inside that upload, I want each file to be unique and to have a unique name. For that, I have just added the current date on the file name, and I also want to upload it in a recursively for each and every one of them. So I have created a temporary PDF file, and I have just give a permission to just basically add the PDF file from our request buffer that we get in our request. Alright, so whatever we're uploaded, we just want it to write it there and put it there. So now there is this command for ImageMagick, which is going to format and just basically get our number of pages that our PDF file has, right? And once that is been executed, we will get the page count from this command, and we are creating the empty array because we want the empty array path to contain the images for each and every pages that our PDF has. So that's what we're doing here. For each and every pages that our PDF has, we just want to go out there, we just want to run the command, and we're just adding the path name for that page, and we're just converting giving the background color white and removing the background, resizing it, giving a quality, and just giving the output path that where we want to upload that image, right? So that upload the output path should be our upload directory, which is basically our upload files. So basically just the directory and permission here. This is the cmd command which is going to do that, and once we execute that command, we're just going to push all those image paths right here in our images the image path array, right? So this image path is going to contain all the images, and now it's going to check finally if this is the final page or all the pages in the PDF has been completed. Then we are going to send the response, and in that response we want to send the path of that image. So yeah, we have written the code here. Now let's see if this works or not. So for now, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to close this, and I'm going to run the server again. Hopefully we will not get any error, but let's see if that's the case, right? So we are getting the response.json data here. So let's see if the console log of the data works or not. I'm little bit skeptical about this, but have a good faith, and let's refresh and run this thing. So I'll just go out here and refresh it. I'll upload a file. I'll upload this PDF, and we'll instantly get an error. So let's just check what the error is. So it just says that the reference error, which is our exec, is not defined. Maybe because that we have not imported it. Yes, that's the reason. So let's just go out here and import the exec from our child process which we have installed. Okay, once I do this, I again have to run my server again because I have not installed nodemon, and it's fine. I'll just go out here, I'll just refresh this, and I'll just try it one more time, the same thing, and it is uploading, it is converting the PDF to image. It's taking us some time. Let's see if we get any response or not. Okay, let's check our backend. So backend also running. It's not throwing me or giving me any error or anything. So let's see. As you can see here, okay, I am getting the image path. We have the temporary PDF there, and we have the PDF image here. Okay, let's see. it seems like something has been working fine, and I have misplaced something here. So let's just take the code one by one. But you can see here that if I just delete this folder, I'll just delete this. Let's move it to trash, and I will just run this command again. So I'll just refresh this. I'll just select a file. I'll just create this project.proposal which has 2 images, and you can see it's going to create this upload file. And inside this upload file I have this timestamp that I actually had it here, and then inside here I have this image which has been extracted, and I also have this PDF file that we have it here, right? So it seems like it's been partially working, but there are some fixes that needs to be done because our backend is not giving any response. So let's see what's wrong. I think what's wrong should be inside our for loop. I think we are misplacing something there, so let's just verify what's going on there. So our for loop, we have our command, and inside there we have executed this command. In case of error, that is fine, and if there is no error, then we want to do all these things, but I have forgotten to put it inside the execution command, because once we do the image push, then we want to check if it is equals to the last file in our folder. So we have to do this, right? Because once we have added the image in the output path, then we want to check basically we want to check if it's the last image or not, and then we want to unlink and remove the unnecessary thing and send our image here. So now this makes sense. Let's just run this again and run this command. So let's just see if it works. Now finger crossed, this time I'm expecting some magic, but before that let's just remove this thing so that we don't get confused. Okay, just removed it. I will upload this proposal, and you can see here I get the response. You can see in the upload file that I have the required images, but now here's another problem that I have just faced, and that problem is that I'm just getting one images when our PDF, if I just go to the downloads, this actually has 2 pages, so I should be getting 2 images, but that's not happening. I'm only getting 1. So let's just see what's the problem here now. So we are just getting the page count. I hope that our command for getting the page count is correct. So let me verify it. So for page count, I just want to trim and get everything, so that makes sense. Maybe let's see the temporary path. I think the path name is also fine. That's not an issue. For formatting, I think I need to do something like this. Let's change the code, modify it a little bit, and I'll just go for a new line like this. So maybe this will solve our problem that we are having right now. Let's try this. There's nothing to lose. Let's just go out here. Let's just run this command and let our backend run, and also again remove this file. I expect 2 images here because it's a 2 PDF. So I'll just refresh this, go out here, give me the 2 images because there should be 2 images, and I will just go out here, and yes, that was the problem, and we're getting the 2 different images here, and this looks so beautiful. Let me just go out here. I will not remove anything this time, but I'll just upload this another PDF that I have, which is the tummy.pdf, and it only has 1 page, so there should be 1 image for this. Okay, I'm getting the response 200, and if I just go out here, I have 2 different folder with 2 different timestamp that I have given here, and then if I just go out here, this should only contain 1 PDF image. This is so beautiful. I really love this one. Now if I just go to my console.log, you can see here I get the data. I get the image path as well. For the first one, I get 2 image path because it has 2 images. So perfect. Now all I need to do now is just display that image here. So let's just do that. Now to display that image, I'm going to create a component called image viewer, which is going to take all those images and display those images right here. So for that, let's just create a new component. But before creating that component, let me get the CSS file for that component as well, because I don't want to write all the CSS. It's going to be very long video and very time consuming. So I have the CSS file here. I'll just copy it and I'll basically reuse it. And let's go out here and create our component. Alright, so basically we uploaded or we created the image component here, and this is the CSS file. This is our image component where we have just got the image, and we are just displaying the image source, which is the image path source here. And basically in our app.js we are calling this component right here, where we have given the uploaded image, which is our state, and this state is going to contain the image path that we have sent from the backend. So if I just see here, we have this image path, right, that we sent from our backend, which you can also see in our console log file if it's still exists there. So let's go out here. Yeah, so here you can see the image path, which is the path of the image that we have in our backend upload folder that we created with this timestamp that we had, right? So we have this image path. We are just putting that image path in our uploaded image state, and we are basically mapping or providing that uploaded image in our image viewer. So our image viewer basically take that image, map it, and display that image path here. So now if I just go out here, I'll just go and upload a new file. I'll upload a PDF file, which is this one, and it will show the image. But right now you can see here the image is not visible, because you can see the image path here. It is not going to take the image like that. So what we have to do is we have to do one more thing, and that thing is we have to convert this image path to our localhost path. So let me show you the demo for this. I'll just go out here, I'll just select this, I'll copy this path, I'll go out here and I'll just paste it. So this URL is something that our file is not going to get. So what I have to do is I'll just go out here, I'll just close everything, and I'll just say http localhost 3000, which is our backend server. So I'll just say localhost 3000 /uploads/ our timestamp, and then our image path name, right? And you can see I get my image here. Now let me tell you why. The reason for that is if I just go to my backend, if I just see uploads, and inside uploads if I see this 22 name, which is this, if I close this is the 22 name, and it has .page2.png which has this image, right? And it also has this page2.png which have this image. So the reason that I get it from localhost 3000 is of course because of this code that I put before, right? So here we're creating this middleware so that we can serve the extracted image from our backend. So now we can serve that image from our localhost 3000, and we need this URL so that we can display our images here, right? Because this URL is not going to work. Now let me show you how to convert that image into our localhost URL. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my source, and inside my image source I'll just append something, and I'll just split and get something here. So let me just show you in the code directly. So here my image source is going to be something different, right? So what it's going to be is column, and it will be our localhost. So I'll just say http and localhost 3000 /image, right? But /image is not going to be our image path, right? I know that our images will be inside uploads route, because it's going to be served from there, from our uploads file, from our backend. And from our image I'm going to split everything from the upload. So I'll just say image dot split everything from upload, and just give me the back part of the upload. So I'll just go split with /uploads and give me the one index. Basically means I want localhost 3000 /uploads, and then from this URL, not this one, from the URL that we are getting from backend, where is it? So from this URL I want only this thing, right? So with this split I only get this part. I just remove everything from here, I just get this part, and I'll just put that part here, right? With this code I'll just get that part in here, and from localhost 3000 /upload the timestamp and the image name will get and display the image properly. So now finally, if I just close this thing, you can see I get the image here directly so beautifully. But now let's just refresh it, go out here, I'll just select one dummy PDF and it's converting, and now I get the converted image. Now if I just open this in the new tab, I can see my image here, right? Now just go out here, I'll select another PDF, and you can see it's converting image to PDF, and I get both of my images here, and this just looks really awesome. I'm really proud that I was able to create this and I was able to share this with you guys. I hope you learned something today as well. You will find all the necessary information in the description below with every code, everything that you need for this project, and even the live demo of this project will be in the description below. I hope you check it out. I hope you learned something new, and if you have any questions, just drop it on the comment, email me, find me somewhere, find me in the GitHub, and just follow me. Please give this source code a like if you learned something from it. Also this video, like and subscribe so that it motivates me to continue making this video. So have a good day. This was a fun project and now I'm really tired, so bye bye.